Hi, welcome to How to Repair. Today we're looking at a 2300 watt fan oven element, our part number 50204. This element replaces all the genuine Bosch, Neff and Siemens numbers you can see on the screen here. There have been many alterations to this element over the years. Some of the elements would have had earth tags, others would have had studs for attaching it to the cooker. But this element is a universal element for all the actual genuine part numbers you can see on the screen here. It will also fit over 7,000 different models, and this is why it's highly confusing. So we're actually going to do a 360 rotational view of the element with all the measurements to assist you in actually matching it to your cooker or oven. I will also show you the test procedure on the element so you can actually get the correct ohms reading you should be getting on your existing element. 50204 is a 4-terminal element. This means that you have 2 spade connectors on the neutral side and 2 on the live side. The overall length of the element is approximately 235 millimeters with an internal diameter of 180 millimeters. This is what's needed to clear the fan blade. Going round to the mounting plate now, you'll notice that there are 3 connection points for this element, 2 on the mounting plate and also 1 at the bottom of the element. The terminal centres are approximately 17mm, the terminal length is 40mm, the plate width is approximately 15mm and the overall plate length is 45mm. The mounting holes are approximately 35mm centres. This is a 2300 watt element and there are alternative part numbers for this element. There are plenty of videos at the website to assist you in replacing this element and many more videos on diagnosing problems with your cooker and oven. Now we'll have a look at the ohms reading on this element as it's new so you can compare it to your other. If you want to test your existing element to find out if it's faulty, you can use a multimeter, and the first thing you would need to have is to test if you have continuity, which we have here, but this meter also does an ohms reading. Now the base plate on the element on the other side has got 240 volts and 2300 watts, and we would need to establish whether this is correct. To do this, use the voltage in the Ohm's law calculator and then put the ohms reading that you get into the calculator, which is 24.4 approximately, and this would tell you that the element has got a value of approximately 2300 watts. If your element is tripping the electricity supply, meaning the RCD on the fuse board, then you may have an insulation problem in the element. What this means is the element is actually passing electricity through the element, but it is going through the insulation to the outer casing, which means you would have an earth fault. The only way of testing this with a meter is with an insulation tester, sometimes known as a mega. Elements only become faulty for 2 reasons. The first reason is an element may have earth leakage, meaning that you are tripping the RCD supply in the house when you turn the cooker on. The second reason is an element may become open circuit, meaning it's no longer able to produce heat. Now, if your element goes on a regular basis, every 6 months or so, you want to make sure that you have checked the fan motor as well. Because if the fan motor is not running at the correct speed, the element might get too hot in one location and cause it to burn out. If you're still having trouble finding the correct element for your cooker or oven, enter the brand and the model number into the search facility at the website. If that doesn't work, go to the Contact Us page at the website, fill out your brand, model and serial number, and the type of part you're looking for, or the fault you have that you need assistance with. Thanks very much indeed for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful.